Let's do the thing. All right, we are back on the Mana Symbol channel playing a little bit of Jeskai Creativity. So normally we play four color Creativity on this channel, but I've gotten the question a number of times about how would you build it without Wrenn and 6, because Wrenn and 6 is a cost prohibitive card, let's call it, which should be fixed sometime in 2022 with the release of Double Masters 2022, but until then, and by fixed I mean slightly reduced. However, so we've got a version here that I'm not confident about because I just tuned it up together, but we've got some cards to try out here. So we're bringing back Remand in addition to Wafo Tapa's one of Mana Leak. I added another Lightning Bolt. So first and foremost, this is not a Velomachus deck. I do have a Velomachus list of Jeskai here. I also have a split build list here. I'm not like particularly... I don't think that those versions are going to be as good as this version. So if you really want to play a turns deck without Wrenn and 6, I think you just shouldn't. Time Warp plus Wrenn and 6 is the one of the largest end games you can have in a deck. The kind of inevitability you get out of playing those two cards together is just, like, for me, that's like part of the appeal of those decks. If you're not going to do that, you might as well just flip Serra's Emissary and Emrakul into play. And this gives you a lot of wiggle room in terms of some of the other cards you're playing. Case in point, Expressive Iteration. So this is hopefully going to help us recoup the card advantage engine that Wrenn and 6 normally gets to be in this deck. The creativity builds have overall a lower mana curve than the turns ones, because the turns ones, of course, have 5 or 4 copies of Time Warp. So the idea here is we can get away with playing Expressive Iteration here, even though I frequently do not care for this card. Let's see. So, and then we're trying one of Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. Chandra does have a -2 that allows us to... sorry, I'm just looking for a good version of Fire Ice. Maybe I can do it this way. Flashback cards out of our graveyard, which just for general value plays is something that I'm pretty interested in doing. Sorry. So yeah, so that's the general idea here. So hopefully that'll all come together. We're still playing Teferi Time Raveler. I think it's just too important of a card, especially if you're not going to play Wrenn and 6. You still have to have Teferi. It's just too good in the metagame overall. Serra's Emissary plus Emrakul. This is one of the 2-card packages you could play. You could play Archon plus Emrakul. I think Serra's Emissary is good right now, but obviously your mileage may vary on what specific matchups you find. I added an extra Blossoming Calm in the place of the one Veil of Summer that was in the sideboard. So overall, we're just going to have a little bit less grindy card advantage. So hopefully between Expressive Iteration and Chandra being able to flash back an instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less, and she could also make elemental tokens that you could Indomitable Creativity. So theoretically, she kind of fits into this deck. So we'll just see if that works out. She also has the ability to increase the speed at which your Nahiri is going to ultimate. Not likely to come up. I'm on it, Roy. It's uploaded. The bot's just not here. We did just get a patch, though, so it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the bots were broken right now. A rootin' tootin' good league. That's the dream. That was a really crappy sip of coffee there. All right, let's do it up. Yep. Let's go. Perfect opening hands, anyone? Please be hammer time. You did, Roy. Uh-oh. Not a good sign. Oh yeah, so I forgot to read the text on Serra's Emissary, which I don't believe is a card I've played yet on this channel. If I did, I played it in the sideboard of a Reanimator deck. Yeah, I think that's the only way we've played it so far. And it when it enters the battlefield, you choose a card type, and you and creatures you control gain protection from that card type. And the reason that card is worth playing here is because there are a few matchups where your opponent's playing Solitude. And so what you want to do is Indomitable Creativity X2 for Solitude, for the Emissary and Emrakul, you name a creature on the Emissary. With the small caveat that you hopefully don't get got by both Teferi and a Solitude on the same turn. Sorry, I'm having real trouble thinking yet. Stringing my words together today. Not really sure why. Doesn't make any sense in particular. Alright, so we're going to ice an end of turn here. I think. Could always loot and make a treasure. Ideally, we do want to set up for Creativity X2. Yeah, and they're not giving me any targets for my Prismatic Ending. It looks like blue-black control Luris probably playing like Thing in the Ice or something like that. Sure, we'll find out soon enough. So let's just ditch the ending and I do want the 5th land. Or just ditch the evidence. What we're really looking for is counter magic somewhere here. Like that. Need a little bit more mana, but hopefully we can punch through relatively soon. I just don't really have any idea what kind of removal or such that they're playing yet. Push my crab. Rude. So next turn I can go Creativity X1 plus Remand. The question is that good enough? No. So we're not going to ice until we're setting up for the kill turn. And by kill turn, I mean get Emrakul and Serra's Emissary. Okay, well, I assume their hand is basically just like a bunch of removal that's acting pretty dead right now. So pretty happy about that. I guess cracking the clue there is a little annoying because now I don't have a good creativity target. But we're just going to start harassing them with dwarves. Yep, yeah, we are definitely doing that. Dwarf bait down! trade cards for dwarf tokens, opponent. It's definitely worth it. I want to draw cards, huh? All right. I could have remanded that, but they're kind of not discard, is it? Oh, good, 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 good. All right, we're gonna bully them here. Look upon my works, ye mighty. Uh-oh. That's not what we wanted to do there. Now we're going to draw Emrakul, right? Right? Well, I mean, I'm definitely putting Emrakul into play this turn, and then hopefully we'll have Remand up. Dress down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're just cycling this. Okay. Well played, opponent. Well played. Okay. Okay, so we just go attack here, and then we put in an Emrakul. I don't think I'm going to bother targeting the treasure token. I think it's actually more valuable to me than the dwarf. And they're tapped out. I'm not concerned about anything coming in here that's going to hose me. I'm just not. Alright, I got an Emrakul opponent. I guess the dress down would have prevented me from naming a card type with Serra's Emissary. Interestingly, we can cast the Emissary next turn, if I have to. They want it to be in your hand. Sorry, Carrion Lich, what was that in reference to? I missed the timing on when you said that as related to this game. So Jace is not going to do it because we got Remand. Your targets for Indom. I guess it's possible. Go into combat. We had Dress Down plus Ice. Oh, they're just going to remove the Annihilator trigger. But this is just going to kill them. Resolves. You got it. If they, like, Archmage's Charm my dwarf token, we'll just, like, fire it. Or tap it. Yeah. I mean, nice try. Kill you. Textless Spaghetti. Dress down will save me. Copium. Yeah, I do seem to draw them an awful lot. That's true. So let's get disputes. They didn't play a lot that game of anything. I probably want vetoes. I definitely don't need bolts. I probably don't need endings. Fire Ice is just going to be enough. Yeah, we'll just go like this. I assume this will work very well. I don't think they're playing like any like tempo-y cards. I think they're just like blue-black hard control with Luris, and it should work nicely. Yeah, and it's fine. Let's go. Let's go. They probably do have discard spells now, but bringing in Blossoming Calm for that, I don't think is worth it. I think Blossoming Calm is exclusively a card to beat up on burn. Arid Mesa. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Field of Rune. Alright. We only have 2 basics, so let's be conservative. Although we might get to goof them up with Ice on their next end step and then resolve it to Teferi, which seems pretty good. Unearth. They're going deep. Opponent is gaming out here. Oh, they're not missing a land drop again, are they? Okay, double field. Definitely not really where they want to be. So if they have Mystical Dispute here, they can get me. They can Field of Ruin and then get me on the untap. But so they should field me in response, probably off of blue. Then we get the island. They're going for white, huh? Interesting. Fine by me. I should just get a second steam vents. All right. I don't believe in the card Mystical Dispute. Yeah, it's not real. Can't hurt us here. I like pretty aggressively minusing my Teferis in these matchups. They showed us Blood Chief's Thirst last game, so there definitely is a removal spell they can have here. I mean, there more than that certainly exists in the format. Oh my. Is this card good? Might be good. Play the Triome. And then we are make Pest turn. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Unkicked Turok. You guys ready for it? You guys ready for it? I know I am. Where are you?
Double kill.
Boom. Get out of here. Oh no. My Triome. Could actually end step this iteration now. That's cute. Hey, pop it, opponent. Do it now. Do it. Really? Just taking the 1-for-1, huh? Alright. Fine by me. So hand, bottom, exile. And yes, I still say it every time. I don't play with the card enough, and I definitely do not want to goof that up. I like the tempo swing here. Boing! Oh, I probably should have fetched first, huh? Because we are running out of fetchables. Thank goodness we had the Ketria Triome. Fetchables that weren't Dwarven Mines that were going to be off. That said, let's get a Dwarf in play here. So we're going to try to set up for X2 next turn. Having blockers for the Hall of the Storm Giants is great here, though. They're not cracking through now. More Archmage's Charm? Oh, right, it's the same one. Send it back. They're off it. All right, we were going to draw 1, and then 2, and then that was going to be it. Cool. All right, Jeskai Creativity, 2 O's against blue-black Luris Control. Good stuff. Yeah, let's keep in the dark. We got monkey removal. We got 4 mana and a Nahiri. Seems good to me. Steam events. Dragon's Rage Channeler. You got it. I think I just want that off the board now. Dash Monkey. Whatever. No. Yeah, Grixis? Oh, they're on no companions, so this is most likely Murktide. I should not have aggressively fetched. Now I have nothing to use though. That's fine. I want to see if I can port them this turn cycle. It's a good draw.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
I'll take your one. I don't really want to listen to this stuff anymore. All right, there we go. All right, White Source, let's go. Double Bolt, that's nice. All right, so we're killing this turn. Especially because we could just Creativity next turn and potentially win on the spot. I don't think they play any... okay. That's fine, because it's probably not drawing them double counters. Is it fine? Am I still playing around Monkey? I'm still playing around Monkey. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, we're going to look to crack open the board to play this next turn. They keep it on top? Opponent. That's not how that card works. It was a Ragavan. That's funny. Alright, counter this. So we're not making a move until we can make it, you know, in a way that's protected. That's fine. Put Dwarf tokens into play for a little bit. I could just, like, jam Nahiri into their counter here, but I have Prismari Command to start getting a leg up on mana, so I don't feel particularly pushed to do that. What do you got? Murktide? So Murktide is going to eat Remand, and then when they counter my counter, we're going to Indomitable X2 either... However, like, it really doesn't matter. We win if we kill the Murktide or if we don't. Because Serra's Emissary comes in on instant. And, we gotta keep waiting. Now we can force some action. It's the right way to do it, though. Teferi feels like a spew just because they play Unholy Heat. I think we just keep going slow for the moment. I know that they have a Murktide that's like semi-trapped in their hand. And they might get cocky with their mana with it. Iteration, huh? Sure. There's a good chance that they end up casting Murktide this turn, and then we get to punch through with Teferi after ice. We're not even dead after that point, so... We're actually not playing Velo in this. They put a Murktide into exile. Wild. And they just played their land. I think it's over. Pretty sure this is over. I should have done this in a previous phase so I could go end step without them having mana floating. I'm assuming they're going to cast something here, but... And we can actually play around Spell Pierce, right? By making a... Yeah, I fucked up. Alright. Okay, that's good. This lets me play around Spell Pierce. It's also just generally a very good play here. So we just break them here, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of a toss up between Teferi minus and Creativity X1, or just Creativity X2. I think the first line gives them more stuff that's difficult to solve. They can actually kill the Teferi after that, but I don't really think I care. Let's do it like this. White's blue 1. I've got excellent timing. Or whatever his line is. I'm known for my excellent sense of timing. Something like that. Man, ice is so good in this deck. I can't believe I never tried it sooner. I'm a fool. Bolt. Yeah, you got it. Poing. Oh, sick. Alright, so we got the backup. Alright. Show me spaghetti, Mom. You know it. Get out of here, opponent. Nice dragon. Okay, so this deck is a lot more aggressive than the previous. I don't think I can put in all vetoes, especially because none of their threats are non-creatures. Remand is good though. Ending's fine. Evidence is probably good enough. Maybe Nahiri. We can trim one of that. Yeah. I think we need to Splinter Twin them. And if we're not doing that, I don't Yeah, Ketria is just for the ending now, Dark Shrooms. But I think it's pretty free, right? Like, it's a 24 land deck, and, you know, and then sometimes you'll draw it and cycle it too. So I think it's worth keeping. I think it's worth keeping. Do we cut the Emissary here? Oh, they play Jace the Mind Sculptor post-board sometimes. I still think we could cut this, though. Although, if we draw Emrakul and can't discard it, yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't miss anything. Like, the point of this deck was to create a budget build that wasn't playing Wrenn and 6, and I, basically, right away, I was like, I think I'm going to keep the Triome. Like, I think it's not a problem to keep the Triome. I'm feeling more and more confident about my decision there. I kind of want to cut a creativity down, which is maybe loose. Prismari Command only kills Ragavan, but I only have 2 of them right now, so I don't really feel... We'll cut a Prismatic Ending. Prismatic Ending is actually like the worst Ragavan answer in this deck, and it can't answer Murktide, so it might be the worst card in this matchup. Certainly the worst removal spell. Yeah, we're not keeping that one. Technically, I could keep his hand, but I don't like it. That's better. Much better. Although, I hate this. This sucks. Triple Expressive Iteration.
Triple kill!
I love that. They take them all? They did. Okay. And they don't have a turn 1 play. That's really good for me. They might be all on Dash Monkey here. Oh, this is almost definitely a Blood Moon matchup. All right, so I'm glad I kept all the Nahiris. Yeah, we might get Blood Mooned here. So we're going to set up our fetches as if I'm going to get Blood Mooned. And then we have the answer. So as long as our opponent doesn't follow it up with a Pillage, we'll be fine. I think if they put a land out at end of turn, I'm going to cycle the ice on the land. Or they're going to play the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay. But I would have because I think it was worth trying to play to the top deck Teferi. I think I'm going to set up for a longer game and just go get my basics now. That means... Oh, I fucked up. No, this can get planes. So let's get Steam Vents Island, fire this, and then see what I untap into. Yeah. Bang. There's no mountain. Unless you're talking about the... Alright, so we hit the best possibles there. I don't know if I actually want to play that this turn, though, rather than Iteration. I think Iteration is probably... Yikes. So I have to play the land, and we have to be tapped down, which means I won't have white if they... Or I can just lose one of these cards. Yeah, this worked out poorly. I guess we go hand, bottom, exile, play the Triome, and if they Blood Moon me... I think I'll just lose the Dispute. I don't want to lose to Blood Moon. I'll put the Dispute into exile. Play this way. Alright. Feels better to bottom the Triumph. I just don't have enough land drops, Dark Shrooms. Like, I also need to make sure I keep hitting lands. If they Blood Moon right now, I have the immediate and perfect out, which is fetch of plains, play Nahiri, exile your Blood Moon. So... feeling pretty confident about that. So realistically, the Blood Moon is like the only thing that's like an auto loss here, although that's pretty big. It's one of those games where like I played around the Blood Moon well, but might not end up working out. I'm gonna play Iteration here. Probably they'll counter it. Maybe not. They might be worried about me digging for an out. Losing the Mystical Dispute there was really rough, because obviously this turn I'd be able to play Teferi bounce with Mystical Dispute back up. Yeah, not surprising. We'll just take this hit, whatever it is, and then see where we end up next turn. Because by playing the tap land this turn, I can play Remand to defend Teferi if I draw it. Although Remand's probably not good enough, unless they're using specifically Archmage's Charm. But we might be able to wait another turn. This Murktide's not that big. I can also bait the first counter with Nahiri, because this is tapped now. Or we play Hard Evidence and then Ice on their turn. I think I like that. Yeah. So I think if they have Bolt Murktide in hand, they could go for a kill here. But when they do, we'll be able to ice the Murktide in play and maybe open up a way to take this. Maybe it was worth an upkeep ice. I don't know. I do not know. If they only attack for 4... Nah, this isn't lethal. We got time. This isn't even really close to lethal. We're going to 7. It's like, they're not going to have triple bolt. I mean, then they will, but... More mana is a little scary. But, okay, going to 6. Now they could have double bolt, which is way more reasonable, but it doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. Alright. So do I like upkeep ice? Upkeep ice the Murktide. But then if they have the out for that... You know. So we go to Teferi now. If they counter it, they counter it. Then we upkeep ice the Murktide, and then we can Nahiri it. Okay. Not perfect, but it's where I'm at. Where it's at. And a microphone. Where it's at. Yep. So hopefully they draw a DRC or a monkey somewhere along the way here. I was like, please bolt me. Alright, that's all I got, opponent. So if you got a counterspell and a bolt, I could be dead. I'm just a love machine. Nice. Nice! No dash monkey here to beat me either. So we got Nahiri this turn, and then Creativity X2 next turn. Three cards, though. Yep. All right. They've had just enough counters. Or almost. I'm going to 1, opponent. If you want to put me to 1, you can do it. I should fetch before I go to 1. Obviously, remanding their bolt was not going to save me, but it's probably the right way to play that turn. Just in case. Land? Oh, painless land. Eesh. That doesn't help. Is there any possible way this works? No, but... Oh, can't do it that way. They can't Unholy Heat right now. So it is correct to target the crab. I mean, they can heat. It's just won't have kicker. If I had more time, I could remand my own creativity here. Jeez, they just had all the counters they could ever want, huh? Yeah, they got it. All right, game 3. Oh, that's okay. Let's go. Hey, it's Dylan. Hasty Bears deck? Yeah, sure. Send me the list for it. The whichever specific one you are interested in seeing. Hand sucks. Much better. Not that much better. Good enough? Good enough. They got to keep their 7? Yeah, they did. Yikes. This matchup feels a little bit more difficult without Wrenn and 6, I will definitely say that. That's okay, Dylan. I know the feeling. Bears go brr. Seems exciting. Oh. Are you playing Commune with the Gods, Dylan, in a deck with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits? Is that what I'm seeing here? Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or enchantment card from among them into your hand. You have a total of 9 hits. Okay, we're not. I don't think we're playing that card. Oh, they passed. Oops. Want lands to go into the graveyard? Oh, I see. I getcha. Well, this is unfortunate. Draw a card? Land? Crap. Alright. Badagaboosh! What's up? Uh-oh. It's a flippy doodle! Alright, hasn't flipped yet. They do have a land in the graveyard, so fetch land doesn't get them there. So it probably doesn't flip this turn unless they cast another spell. But opponent being on 7 cards here sucks. It goes get influence out. Cast back or right. Discard. Oh, Dackmore land. Oh, no. I saw the rest of it. I just was reading the card Commune with the Gods, and I'm like, this is going to miss, like, a lot. But if that's part of the design, then it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you're playing Loam's, Memory's Journey. I getcha. Good draw. Good draw. We'll fetch shock, remove this. Now we've got good interaction for their turn. Get out of here. Get out of here. We are unfortunately very behind on cards. Which is okay, like we can win that, but... Tapland? Okay. This could be dangerous for them. Not playing Murktide, are they? Oh, EE, sure. I love that people bring that in against me. I do not think that it's correct. I mean, if you're clearing the way for your monkey, maybe, but... Let's draw land. Let's draw land right now. Land. La land. Okay, that's not, no. But good try. This is so much worse. And now Mystical Dispute's starting to kind of become a little crappier. That's okay, though. We'll get there. Or not. Who knows? Ooh. All right. Well, more ice. More ice is mo better. No, I was just... the only thing I had a question about was the communes. Because they just seemed like super suspect. Man, this sucks. So, like, the problem with Archmage's Charm here is, like, now they're going to get to, like, 6 mana. They'd be good. Oh, okay. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it as written. Just play the chart down, Zach. Stop asking questions. Just play the chart. Murktide, huh? So we're going to go Dispute on this. They're probably going to have to play Counterspell. And maybe we get to Murktide it. Sorry, Teferi bounce the Murktide. Go. Big out. Because right has flashback. Oh, it does. Holy crap. Why are you pausing? What are you doing, opponent? What is this? God, I wish I had one more blue here. Come on! Something good. Something good. Fuck. That's not good. Top deck, untapped land. Come on, baby. Come on. It's any untapped land. There's one land in the deck that is not untapped right now. They float in response. That's cute, but it wouldn't have mattered. But I didn't hit. All right, looks like we're dead. It's unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Even the version with Wrenn and 6, we could have lost there. So this was a close one, but 24 lands is not enough sometimes. Really 18 cards into the deck, and we missed on land there. It's pretty unfortunate. So my colors set up basically as well as I could have. Second Murktide. Okay, just have second Murktide and Bolt so we can be done with this. That's 10, so we're going to 1. All right. They're going to hold the Bolt too, right? Because they're not... all right. Yeah, I just can't solve the whole board. All right, moving on. So, beat by Murktide. It was a close one. I think you could definitely fiddle with the sideboard to have a slightly better matchup there. There really isn't anything outside of the mystical disputes here, which is maybe one card less than the previous version, which had one Veil of Summer. You can play the Veil of Summer in the sideboard too. I decided to go up on Blossoming Calm, which will be good if we run into Burn, but was not good enough if we were playing against Murktide. Dovin Zito is just a hard sell, like a 2-mana counter like that. Maybe I should have brought it in, I'm not sure. Bolts definitely felt pretty lackluster in game 2 and 3. I don't know if they just like boarded out their Murktides for more counter magic. Like I don't know exactly how they took their sideboarding. That's probably what they did. If they know the way the creativity decks are built, that's like the monkey is usually a pretty tough. It's pretty tough to get the monkey going. Give me a match, you nerds. Give me an opponent. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Fantastic opening hand against most things. I'll keep. So Rick James, give it to me, baby. Alex. So let's go Steam Vent's Hard Evidence here, just to get ahead of whatever they're up to. Scotty Mess 34. I don't recognize this name. Let's go. Let's go. Crap time. Blue-white. No Kahira, so they're not on Chalice control. They might be on Spike's Reanimator deck. Yeah, starting to look that way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Early Archon will be tough. Yeah, there it is. We're going to need to draw into Teferi. Okay. They're a Teferi deck too, though. They might Teferi here. Maybe they think I had counter magic up. Yeah, maybe. There's a second Sacred Foundry. Sure. We actually do have main deck counter magic, so it's not insane. Yeah, they just have the immediate persist. Teferi off the top, please. No dice. All right. We've got vetoes for this matchup, so it doesn't feel... I'm almost dead, though. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting that. So we're going to 3 here? Jesus. Oh, no, not 3. Yeah, 3. I counted right. Okay. Please play Teferi and minus for no reason. They're paying something. Oh, they're not going to minus for no reason, are they? And I can't bolt it. Yeah, that's going to be game. I could kill their Archon, turn into another Archon. Yeah, alright. Too good. Too good on the play. Alright, vetoes, disputes. Don't need Bolt. Probably don't need Prismatic. I mean, I have to beat their Teferis. Chandra doesn't do that. I want the Emissary because this does protect you from Archon. MTG bot is failing. No, it was here earlier and it was working. I wonder if Dan's working on it. Okay, all right. Oh, we don't need so many hard evidences here. It's fine. Alright. Let's go. We got a lot better cards now. Assuming I don't miss my lands, this will be pretty good. Although it's not, there's no defense of any kind. This hand just has to play through a Teferi. But we play Nahiri. It's probably okay. Oh, no. Archon makes you sack a Planeswalker. Alright, well, here's hoping we just get through this. We have a bunch of draws to hit Veto or Mystical Dispute, Remand, Mana Leak. So lots of shots at good draws. So let's just do that. Let's just draw the good cards and not draw the bad cards. Huh. I like that. Come on. Come on! This is actually a matchup, though, where Velomachus would be better than Emrakul is. Just because it can come down and win the game off of Creativity X1. But there's not too many of those matchups right now. The overall amount of like hyper-interactive decks in the format is probably still pushing in the direction where you want to play Emrakul. Sure. So we found the land we wanted, which is great. Do I want to upkeep Ice them here? I think I do. Just make sure they can't start moving towards anything yet. And then if we draw our Teferi and they don't have specifically Mystical Dispute, we end up in a good spot. Veto, excellent. Good draw. Very good draw. The hard evidence. Alright, so this is great. We do need to wait for X's 2 in this matchup, like, for sure. For sure. But, that's okay. Shouldn't be too bad. So I think if we get Emrakul plus the Emissary, we'll just go Protection from Planeswalkers. Although the Archon... No, because, yeah, then we sacrifice the Emissary to the Archon. It's going to depend on what... They're exiling the Crab, right? No, that's fine. Good. Let's get Steam events. So they're leaving interaction up. That's fine by me. So they can have Entomb Exhume here. Unmarked Grave into Persist. So... yeah, it's just not worth trying it. As long as I've got Veto, I've got the get out of jail free button, so we can wait. Oh, they can play, what's it called here? The Loot. Yeah, Faithful Mending. Cruelty in the Graveyard. Alright, if they've got double Persist here, that would be a pain. But we could beat it, actually. Yeah. Unless they also have Teferi? They go Grave? That's fine. So this means they're getting, what's it called? Unburial Rights. Perfect. He does play Force Negation in this deck, so we could lose here. Trying to get Creativity X2, but we're just going to go for it. So if they have Persist and Teferi in hand, we got. If they know how to do it. If they don't have both... oh, they didn't get an Unburial Rights. They already had an Archon, they got a second Archon? Huh. Strange. Okay. Playing Nahiri first helped me out in any way. No? It lets me select for better cards than what I have right now. If we get Force of Negation, it's way less bad. Then we just turn around and win the next turn. Yeah, alright, fine. And we're in a lot less trouble against them having the quote-unquote, the nuts. That's a fantastic pickup. All right. Now we're in good shape. Let's see if they've got anything good. They might have double here. That's going to suck. they have 1 mana left? Now he gets the Unburial Rights. Sorry. So there's another Archon coming in next turn. Basically no matter what. But Teferi this turn means we can get to the Emrakul most likely. So, perfect draw. Perfect. Oh my god. The nuts. Force me, baby. No? Alright. Alright. Got him. We got there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the son of a bitch. List. I got you, day 2 check. Alright, they could keep an Archon through an Emrakul attack here, but then we'll Teferi bounce, so it's like, yeah, not a problem. Okay. Yeah, man, Nahiri does work. No shirt, no shoot. And still got Serra. Watch. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. What a champ. Opponent is a champion. We actually have like infinite ways we could take this turn to beat them. We can iteration first, but that seems just excessive. I have defeated you. Be gone. Squeaky clean. Nothing like a nice, clean board, you know? What? No! I was expressing myself! Why you gotta be like that? Alright. No discard spells out of them feels a little weird. If they have a really fast, like if they have the nuts, this is not good enough, but otherwise it is. They kept their 7, so hopefully not. And like we have outs to their best possibles. Oh, they're gonna have discard this time? Yeah, it looks like it. Kinda sucks. Assuming they take my Remand. Double Creativity is obviously not my favorite. You got me pumpkins? What? Oh, sick. Oh, the card. I was like, it's not October yet. It seems a little early. Because I know you're a papa. You got to take your little ones trick-or-treating. Dylan, you don't have to call them terrible Waste Not Brews. Just call them Waste Not Brews. That's clear enough for all of us. Oh, what? Oh, man. That's brutality. Yikes. All right, we're getting Archoned. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm obviously not serious, right? Obviously. Darth Combo's been a big fan of me. I really got to thank you, Darth Combo, for the enthusiasm. Darth Combo and who's the other newer person? Chaos Theory. You've both been wonderful new members of our little group here. You can tap for mana if you want, opponent. Drown in the lock. Well, that sucks. Hope I draw land. No, I said I hope I draw a land, opponent, not you. I don't need you to draw lands. I need me to draw lands. Playing Teferi here is really bad, so I'm not going to. Well, I've done my best to... Drown is almost always a flavor fail, but a huge win. Word. Is that all? Okay. Seems pretty pog. Oh my god, really? Seriously? Oh my god, nice. Let's find some lands. Oh my god. I guess? I mean, I'll play it. Gosh, this is so annoying. Teferi minus is really good if I hit a land. If they had a persist, they would have played it. Right? I think we just pass here. They just pass here. Hey, grilled cheese! I'll be playing one of your lists later on. Well, a tweak on one of your lists. The Sultai one, and I'm going to add some Sagas. Because I think Saga's going to be good there. I'm not going to grill you a cheese. Rude. Am I supposed to counter this? Almost definitely not, right? Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, the bot's dead. We can't do song requests right now. Oh, that's Unmarked Grave. We're fine. Hopefully they don't get Unburial Rights, but even if they do, it's probably fine. They got a Faithful Mending. Interesting. Jeez. Anyone want to risk it? Anyone want to rick it for the bicket? Because the thing now is that they're going to have EOT mending anyway. So like the quality of their game is about to go way up compared to mine. So I think we just need to jam Teferi here and try to hit something. Just a land, please. 24 land deck. Not enough. All right. Let's see if they have the next. Maybe they held on to the persist the entire time. Let's find out. Seems like a long targeting. What the fuck? Vindicate my land? Is that what just happened? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Rude. Oh my god. Well. Now we're here. Any fetch land off the top is going to fix things up real nice. 4 lands. They didn't put in... Yeah, they never put in the... and burial rites. And they passed here, which means they're not going to Faithful Mending. I don't know what they're planning on doing, unless they just kind of missed the Teferi. Kind of assumed Teferi was textless here, maybe. Well, sometimes unlucky. Okay. One more time. No hits. Please. Please. No hits. Paying costs. I don't like it. Fuck! Alright. I mean, what can we do? Yeah, we're never playing that. Alright. I'm not dead or anything, but it's really, really bad. Really bad. We're going to draw Dwarven Mine, right? Nope. Alright. That's super unfortunate. They had the Vindicate in a really rough spot, followed by us just never hitting the next land. So this build might just want more lands, because it's not playing Wrenn and 6, but we do normally want... And I had thought about it, but I hadn't sort of made the jump there yet. So I think that the Chandra can probably... I mean, we haven't even drawn this card, like, ever, so... But that could probably get cut for a land. Maybe even 26 would be okay in this list. That's okay. Bad beats are bad beats. This deck is clearly like fairly competitive with everything we played against. I wonder what happens if that spike deck runs into a surgical extraction ever. I don't think they have an out. I think they just lose. It's pretty great. All right, what do you got? Boss Brr. Brazil. All right. It's not the worst hand I've ever had in the dark. They mull? Nope. Oh, they did. They did. Okay. Hit double Triome. Yikes. Wobble, 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 wobble. What the hell? We're definitely in the O2 bracket, I guess. I'll get rid of this guy. Sorry, my lands are like Regigas? Regigias. I have no idea what that is. Regigias. Jace, they are like Regigias. Chief Engineer. We're in a good place. We've found the good place. They kept a bad blue steel hand? I guess so. Get out of here. Artifact spells have Convoke. They only had one creature, but like they're missing land drops, so I guess we'll bully this budget build out of here. This is a sweet island, right? The floating ships. I love that. Ethereum Sculptor. Judges. Oh my god. Judges Familiar. Can I target instant or sorcery? Alright, easy peasy. It doesn't have flying, so it's going to be able to harass my Nahiri, but I don't really mind. Go, baby, go. Get out of here. Ketria Triome, probably. Yeah. I don't have to pay to cycle that. Nice. Goodness gracious. Great ice and fire. Wanderer? Wanderer. Mausoleum Wanderer? Yeah, got it. Grand Architect! They can add... They could play a 7 mana artifact here. 8. They could Sundering Titan me now. Show me. Big Ballista? Yeah, Ballista's fine. Seems like an X spell. Yeah, Big Ballista. Good call. Probably kill my dwarf. Nahiri's going to exile this, though, so they won't be able to keep doing that. Man, this is not the worst. Not the worst deck I've ever seen. That's really good. Oh, we can get the Saga here. But that means it leaves this in play. But then I can go Shock, Shatter, and then Fire. So Shock, Shatter, and then play Fire, splitting those two. Lose the Nahiri, but we wipe their whole board. Well, not their whole board. Oh, but the Familiar's gonna fuck me up. Okay. Oh, and the way this is gonna go down, I can't get it all. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of dead top decks. I'm not really worried. Just the play I was suggesting won't work because we'll get Judges Familiared out. Yeah, I'm gonna probably ignore the Architect for now. And then I guess I kill the Judges Familiar. Yeah. They're gonna force spike me here. That's fine. This is not equivalent to its power, so. Yeah, I should have Nahiri'd their Grand Architect, and I could have ignored the Saga for a turn. I'm not entirely upset with the way this went down, but Oh, they're not going to kill my Nahiri? What? Oh, because they think they can attack it. They're going to put it to 1, and they're going to think that they're going to get through attacking. But I have a post. They're just going for the creatures. Wild. I guess it makes sense, because they can attack for 3. Maybe they could attack it for lethal, but we've got a dwarf token coming in, so it's not going to work. Oh my god, both the targets are gone. They magically disappeared. All right. Go ahead, opponent. It's all you, baby. Till I get enough. Rolling down on Earl in the pickup truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Oh, they have the 4th damage here. If I hadn't had the blocker. And target artifact becomes blue. So they can make this into a 2/2. So Nahiri's going to take probably 3 here. But that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then Expressive Iteration should dig us out of this nicely. Look, guys, we're playing Historic. In Modern, it's more likely than you think. Good draw. Let's do that first. I'm expressing myself! No, thank you. So hand, bottom, exile. How badly can I sack them in combat here? Very, very badly? I think so. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So the moment I can deal 2... and then 1/1. This is actually kind of annoying. But if I just double fire the Architect, then it's going to die. And then... this is actually super frustrating. Go figure. But in combat, we just go block this with a dwarf and then fire those 2, and then we... Okay. So I think we're losing the Nahiri here, I think. But that's okay. Yeah, so we... Okay, bye Nahiri. But I get to go fire into draw a card. What is the color of your favorite sauce or condiment? Like a rich blood red. And for reference, it is not ketchup. So there's no more Dwarven Mines left in the deck. There's a Plains, though. Second Wildling Wanderer. So we just go fire in response. Then they could sack both to counter it. Or I can just wait. Take the 2, maybe 3. Well, they don't have to sack both to... Oh, they would have had to sack both to counter. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do it in response to the trigger. It's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Would have been better to do it sooner, but that's okay. Oops. Yeah, this is game over. Yep, we're going to win right now. So we pay 1, and then we have 5 left over. Nah, I won't pay for that. You got it, opponent. Here comes the squad. Emrabots, roll out. Creature. Go ahead. Oh, it's a banger. Tommy the Cat. Tommy the Cat by Primus with less Claypool just annihilating that base. Just monstrous. Alright, so we get Wear Tear and Mystical Dispute here. It seems good. Mr. Know-It-All holds a special place in your brain. I don't think I know that song. Let's look it up. I don't know it. Yeah. I've never had a particularly deep knowledge of Primus, but... Counter Magic's generally probably not that good here, especially on the draw. We don't need to grind him out with Chandra. Alright. Seems to be in their usual vein. I'm waiting for the turn to like Nutso, like Ethereum Sculptor into 0-drop, into 0-drop, into 0-drop. Nothing like that has happened yet. Like Grand Architect next turn though could vomit out an artifact, and then like I'm sure their deck has the ability to go kind of nutso on turn 3-4. I mean, otherwise. But we're just going to bully them out of this game, I think. They're scared to mull for the good start. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, as far as ooh. All right then. That's not a card I was expecting to see. So now I need an extra turn before we go off. I can just ice it for this turn. Or I could play a second Teferi and bounce it. Just port them. Both seem reasonably appealing. Ice leaves me with more... Well, not really. I think I like Teferi too here. Okay, so next turn we can at least Creativity X is 1. Maybe during combat when they attack too, so. And now they're going to lose the Saga. Although they probably have Aether Spellbomb, so we'll have to see how that all goes down. Okay. Okay. Do you have a 2-drop in Frogmite? Mere Superion. Fair. I have not Last God, no. But this means we get instant speed double or X2, so this game should be over. And we just put Emissary onto protection from artifacts this game because they probably have Aether Spellbomb off the Saga. So Mr. Know-It-All was okay. Not my cup of tea, but it was fine. Pithing Needle. Alright, so we're going to have to sorcery speed our X's 2. Assuming they name Teferi. Nahiri the Harbinger. Mistake. You've made a mistake. So during their main phase, we'll see if they make a construct. And then we'll go X's 2. Not that it particularly matters. I don't think the mistake they made there is going to be super relevant, but... Teferi. Should have named Master of Time, opponent. Should have named Master of Time. Alright, they're putting in the construct. Good. Not getting in for 1. Shake my head. Yo, you right. I goofed. Sorry. Brat. Brr. Indomitable Creativity. Salutations. Was it Valence? I don't remember what the Plankton quote is. It's just know that it's really good. Salutations. Felicitations, malefactors. That's the one. Let's see if I can get the... There we go. Felicitations, malefactors. I am endeavoring to misappropriate the formulary for affordable comestibles. Comestibles! Alright, opponent. Solve this board. No? Alright. Match the 5th. Let's go, baby. No Wrenn in 6. No problem. Actually, I had multiple problems, but that's not the point. Affordable comestibles. There you go. Easy 3-2. We're going to Gen 5-0 it. I love Plankton. A great character. Yama Killer is about to get lit in her. The hell? Bye-bye. Alright, so hard evidence to block. Nothing? The f is this? The MTG bot just wake up? Maybe? Not fully. Abandon hope. Yeah, right. Goodbye, Malcolm. Recruiter. Maybe a little pog. All right. What? 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 So Imperial Recruiter doesn't prompt you to say yes, you'd like to search, because it's not written that way. So no May on that bad boy, exactly. I mean, let's just give him a chance to do it again, I guess. I'll help. We're going to help out our poor, struggling opponent here. There we go. Fixed it. This song wasn't out when I was in high school, Badagaboosh. Was it? I don't think so. I think this came out when I was between university and college. Sorry, university, high school and university. There we go. That's the words I wanted. Oh, if they Magus, this is an easy win. A bunch of different ways. That's cute. This would lend itself well to a pink cover, I suppose. I mean, it's almost a pink song as is, right? I mean, it really doesn't need to stretch very far. Get out of here, you nerd. So make a clue, target both clues is the best way to do this, I think. Does that make sense? Is it worth doing, or do I just target the two? I lose the treasure this way anyway, so I don't think it's worth doing. I should have fetched the island at some point here. I don't think they have a second. So, go creature. Okay, he knows what's up. I have like no sideboard for this matchup. None. God damn it, Yama. Getting free dubs from Yama. I wouldn't call them free, but dubs they be. Man, this hand sucks. Keep. Yeah, alright. Don't worry, this matchup is 0% for me. No cards needed. Okay. Prismatic Ending doesn't solve this. Yeah. Okay. This is actually somewhat bad. If he's gonna win, though, this is the hand. Yeah. I mean... Oh, thank you. He actually gave us an extra turn this way. More than one, I guess. We're not playing any Wrenn and 6 in this version. I know the Stream Decker is currently down, so you can't see, but that is the case. We're not playing any copies of Wrenn and 6 in this version. This is intended to be the budget version. Okay, they're putting in the Caldra. And Aether Vial, sure. So we have to do the best we can to get to a creativity. Oh, I agree that Wrenn and 6 is one of the best cards in the deck, Fleck Misser, but people were asking for a non-Wrenn and 6 build for sort of budget considerations, so we're here. So we're trying it out. So I'd played Jeskai and Velomachus before, but that was a long time ago, so yikes. Actually might be helpful. Oh, yeah, just talking to talk, I get that. That's me literally all the time. Talking the deck up. It's a good goddamn deck. Never don't jam here. Yeah. The answer to the situation is jam and pray. So if they have Solitude, we might still win. Same with Volt. All right, so we have protection from creatures. So they could have Chop Down. They bolt me. Okay, I'm at 1. Second bolt. Fuck, what a hand. Unreal. All right, well, we didn't have any other line. So that's fine. I mean, we should board in all these Blossoming Calms because that's how we lost. 110%. I mean, there's just no other answer. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, why? Hey, Zatsuba! You have to go to 5? Oh my god. Ah, why? Ah! Alright, I'm keeping this one. Just out both down 2 Planeswalkers, just pray. Yeah. Well, in theory, we'll do better with this hand, but we don't know that that's true. He went to 6. Yeah, he went to 6. Vial is a problem. But hopefully he plays Stoneforge on 2. Because he's got to go quick. Yep. Alright, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, sure. I'll take that too. Land? Fuck. Come on. Monkey nerd. And I take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. We go together cause opposites attracting, you know. Ugh, it's just disgusting groove. Opposites attract. Paula Abdul, everybody. Phoenix. So, do I want to deal with this now? Or do I let the Cauldron come in? Why would you let Cauldron enter? It's just going to tie up their mana this turn. Like, killing their Aether Vial is almost a better tempo play. I'm definitely making a treasure. I mean, not definitely, but... Alright, fine. Trick, baby. So, shock, treasure. You and me proving everyone wrong. Hey, how's it going, Chaos? So all we need is a land here, and I think we win. Much fine. Question is, do I bolt? I think so. Ending's great. So we go... Almost could any order this, but hand, bottom, exile. Horse would be the answer. Guess I can wait. Yeah, we can beat Magus. Alright. Human Park cuts on the... Yeah, exactly. Like, it's pretty obvious. Not that I want to be a dick about it, I'm just like... It's pretty clear when you look at a centaur what it's going to be, right? So... Is his last 2 cards Solitude white card? Quite likely, but that doesn't matter. Cause you look so fine, I don't really want to make you mine. Do 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 do. Look so fine, I really want to make you mine. All right, 3-2. Got him. All right, so. Magic Online's having a time. So, yeah, this was pretty good. Iteration was all right. We literally never played Chandra. It probably should just be a 4th iteration, but I think it was worth trying it out, giving it a look. Yeah, I mean, I think just objectively speaking, this build is less good than a build with Wrenn 6, but it's not bad. And there's no guarantee that some of the games that we lost... that would have been fixed by Wrenn 6. But it's just overall going to be a bump to the power level. But if you don't have Wrenn 6s, this is a configuration that you can register and not feel embarrassed about. So I do have a configuration that is like a turns configuration. Obviously, this version has too many cards in the sideboard, so let's cut the Nahiris. And then a split build is kind of not worth doing, but I do have this here. I think I'll just link... I'll put all these on my Stream Decker and I'll link them up on the YouTube video. The thing about the split build is that it really is trying to have the best of both worlds. And I've talked about this a couple times, but just to summarize, when you play Indomitable Creativity, you have to decide basically where you are on a sliding scale between I want to win the game this turn or I'm definitely going to win the game next turn. And the first question you want to ask is, do I build a deck that wants to go X1 or X2? So the original versions of Velomachus turns would always go X1 unless something really sketchy was happening. Especially before Unholy Heat, X2 was something you would do, but not often. But X1 for Velomachus with 8 turn spells in your deck that Velomachus can hit, that's a very reasonable shot of winning the game immediately. On the flip side, there's a lot of cards now like Unholy Heat. So it's not... there's definitely been some push and pull and demands on the metagame. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you have like the version we were just playing there, which puts in Emrakul plus Serra's Emissary, which very much insulates you for the next turn. As we saw there, we never literally won on the turn where we cast the Creativity, but there was no way for our opponent to play out of what we had set up, so we were going to win next turn. They're just realistically, they had no out in almost all cases. So... and then there are other options. The other thing you want to do is, like, do you want to get immediate value? So the version we played just there, when I lost that game against Yamakiller, if I had been playing Archon of Cruelty instead of Serra's Emissary, it's possible I would have won that game. Archon of Cruelty is definitely another option instead of Serra's Emissary. There are Primeval Titan decks that I've tried playing on my channel. And, yeah, so that's, so yeah, that's kind of a lot of the long and short of it. I don't think I covered everything, because sometimes chat is distracting, but they're wonderful people. Anyway, hopefully if you are looking into playing the Creativity decks, without Wrenn and 6, this is giving you some insight. I still don't think that playing Time Warp without Wrenn and 6 is a great idea. But if you are going to play all the Time Warps and just go hard on the sort of Splinter Twin, I want to win the turn I cast Velomachus plan, you could also play more Planeswalkers. You could play some Teferi 5. But anyway. So, yeah. So if you're watching this in the future, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos and you're interested in, and I will